Good morning, good evening, or good night, folks. I'm your host, Simon Redhand, and welcome back to Gaming Redhanded. Today, week 4 has started of the season 2. We're on phase 4, and we got a new event. They didn't really talk about this. There's no patch notes. I was looking around for it, but as you can see here, you jump in here and it says go to events. And what this event is H37's Unstable S Vessel, where the event revolves around cultivating these controller-like objects. They're called cultivation essence, and you use them and you get a series of Nutcracker deviants. They have a bunch of different styles. They're all rare, I guess shinies, if you will. They're all different types, right? Now, it tells you the total. There's 1 rare, 3 special, 5 normal types. You basically are able to get all of them. These are a weekly event. If you go here to the task center, you get a new event every 7 days, according to this. You get to do 10 of these events, 10 of these objectives, and then you get to pull them. Now, what I would suggest before you start doing this is if you have a buddy, add your buddy here. So I got my brother here with me, and as we both pull together, we both get to share the exact same amount. So we get to do this in half the amount of cultivation essences. So he's already done 32. I've done a similar amount. We're almost finished here. Well, I've got a bit more to do. He's got more of these tasks finished, but when I do finish them, he'll be able to claim his rewards much quicker, right? Oh, I figured I'd go through these and go through some of the easy ones, right? The ones that I basically banged down almost immediately. These here, you see on the side here, it says there's 3 stars. They all started off as 1 star. So they kept going up. Like this one started off as 80 watts, then it went up to 110, 120. How do I not have 120 watts of territory power? Oh, I'm already done here. It's finished, but it says 119 out of 120. I was confused by that. Anyway, ignore that. Anyway, so there's a lot you can bang out easily. This one here with the energy links, all we did was we basically put 1 single acid in for 100k, and we put 10 into the vending machine, and we basically traded back and forth. Got that one out pretty quickly. You do 100k, 200k, and 300k. Easy to finish. Some of these are almost easy to finish. You should be plus 10 already. It's week 4. You should be plus 6 already. Same reason. This one here is cook 10 legendary dishes. I will go do that soon. I just haven't gotten around to making any food right now. Harvest 10. This one starts out as 5, then it goes 10. I'm assuming the last one's going to be 15. Deviated plants. This one's probably one, if you don't have a good garden going, this one might be pretty difficult to finish. Capture 1 deviation at 4 or higher. This one I probably assume is going to go up and up and up. I have caught so many level 4 deviations that it kind of irritates me that this isn't retroactive. This is going to be a bit of a pain to finish. You probably won't finish it, but I don't think you need to in order to get all the Nutcrackers. Hopefully you don't need to. Complete 5 public events. Definitely should be easy to finish. Primor is easy to finish. 50,000 damage on Manibus, as long as you bring your rockets, should be easy to finish. So there's a lot I like the idea behind these tasks here. I don't like that it's flooding me with a bunch of Nutcrackers, but because I just think Nutcracker's kind of a mediocre deviant. But either way, I think it's kind of cool. I think going forward they do this for other deviants, other cooler deviants. Hopefully the lost puppy shows up in here. I don't think it's called a lost puppy, but the pet that you get from the tree ant boss. Hopefully not trade boss, the hound boss. Hopefully that shows up here. But as for the dailies, I don't know if these cycle, but if they don't, they're easy to get to knock out. Gather 100 Stardust is very easy to do. If you look on the map here, Stardust ore spawns in this location. It spawns in any polluted zone really, but if you come to this side of the map here, near the Forsaken Monolith port, easy Stardust ore down here. You can knock that out real quick. All right, what else do we got here? Let's go look at the rest of them. Portable mixed fuel. If you don't have a fuel pump going, you can go to the back of abandoned cars and get them from there. Platinum crystals. If you're doing your blackfill runs, you'll get your platinum crystals. Obtain a gold mod. I finished this literally by dropping a mod on the floor and picking it back up. So that'll work for doing that. Harvest from a planter box once. All this is simple stuff. All this is very simple. So, and these are all dailies, right? So every day, not dailies, they're weeklies. So every week you bang these out. You choose 10 of them to do that are easy for you. I would ignore. So if I looked at this, I would ignore doing both Leo Lab and Forsaken Giant. I wouldn't put them in my weekly. I mean, I'll end up doing them, but I wouldn't put them in the weekly because for this, I want to bang it out as quickly as possible. Primor easy. Build 10 furniture easy. Consider my commissions, right? Just go for the stuff that you could finish in the span of like 10-15 minutes, especially if you're pressed for time, right? Leo Labs and Forsaken Giant are both going to take 30 to 40 minutes each. So they're not something I put on the list of thing to do. I would definitely not waste my time with this one because I feel like it would take way too long. So what I'm going to do next to finish this off is 1,000 logs and then drop furniture and picking it back up over and over again, right? And that's how I'll finish those two. Now this event is running until the 28th of September. It's running until the end of the season. And as you know, this here we have Manawis is locked. They hinted that there's a new loot box coming in about 4 days or so. They've hinted some stuff about the new winter season, so we're rolling on quite nicely, right? So we're almost finished here. This event's gonna go until the end of the season, so you have about what 3-4 weeks to try to get all these different variations. So far I've gotten, there are repeats. I've gotten this one here. I don't know what they're called. They had names when they popped out. Let me check my deviant folder actually. See if I have them in here. Here they are. So ocean blue. Actually, let me throw it up in my machine and figure out what these effects actually do. I've been grumpy bulb farming. Finally got one that's above level 1. This is the 3-3, but it has no special effects, right? So let's go through and look at all these. We got the ocean blue here. It says the appearance of the deviation has changed when working in a polluted zone has a 30% chance not to consume mood. That means if I use this one, since I am in a polluted zone, it'd be pretty decent. It's a 3-3, which is pretty good. I don't know if they have anything higher than that. We'll see the next one. They all seem to be 3-3 so far. This one is dappled light. Workaholic. The appearance of deviation has changed when working. It gains energy and mood consumption interval plus 20%. But it also has feeling blue, which kind of negates it, right? Not that great. Looks cool though. Again, I don't think Nutcrackers are good deviants. Tin soldiers, stable energy. It gains max energy plus 35, holding back the team. When its mood decreases, there is a 10% chance that the territorial deviations also lose mood. Jeez, bro, come on. That's terrible. Okay, all right, let's go with something else. And then finally, I got deep purple here. Its mood recovery is plus 30%, and he also has that holding back the team perk. So most of these are kind of trash right now. What these guys are used for is when you're doing Prime Wars. I mean, not Prime Wars, your territory purification. They will help defend. They will also kill random dudes or monsters if you're based near a hostile territory. I don't think they're worth a securement container, but I might use them this time around just because I have a bunch of them. But I would never come out to farm these guys. But right now, I'll use them just because I got a bunch of them. So I'll put all 4 down when I do my purification in a few days. And just to see, you know, how fun they are. I think that's it for the event. There's nothing else new that popped up here, right? Right now, people are cycling their hard modes. I think that, you know, I like that they added this event in here. There's no patch notes to explain why this event showed up. I don't see any other events here. But I think going forward, if they keep doing these events, I would definitely like it, right? I would definitely participate when they show up. Hopefully they add more deviants in there. Hopefully this is their method of handing out shinies maybe once a season or something like that. It's not too bad. This is pretty cool. That's gonna be it for now, guys. I appreciate you guys as always for dropping by. Like the video down below, leave a comment. You know, let me know if you get any cool get any 5/5s for these Nutcrackers here. Maybe these Nutcrackers are actually more amazing than I even know. You know, all that good stuff. Have yourselves a good morning. If it's the only video you watch me today, good afternoon or good night.